Hi guys, welcome to another Travelling Corner video, and in this video you find me outside Sheffield railway station. Now, the last time I did something like this was I did a podcast in series 9, and this is the first time I did something like this here in Sheffield. And then I did a video talking about the mysteries of the tram, but I'm going to go inside into the railway station itself and see what the mysteries are that are on offer. Now, it's important to note at this point, it would be interesting to note at this point that platform 2C
Express service to Liverpool Line Street via Manchester Piccadilly, Stockport, Manchester Piccadilly.
Yeah, wait for the round to finish.
Warrington Central, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Line Street. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Use the short platforms, passengers for Warrington Central and Liverpool South Parkway to board the front 5 coaches.
Thank you, Anne. So, we're going to try again. This is just kind of typical. Yeah, we'll try that again. Come on now. And this is just typical, isn't it? This is just typical, isn't it? Try that again. So as I keep trying to say, before I keep getting interrupted by Anne Jeremy, is the fact that platform 2C is located, well, it's counted separately from the rest of platform 2. So if I take you down to platform 2C, you'll see exactly what I mean. Now, I think platform 2C is more of the ones that, because that's a terminus platform, whereas the rest of platform 2 is counted as one platform. So this comes to the conclusion that there are 9 platforms at this station and not the usual 8. So if I take it down this side of the station, try not to get myself shocked at all, I shall show you where platform 2, what you'd expect at platform 2C, and what trains you'd expect 2C at 2C, and what will be there to see in 2C. It'll be an interesting, a very, I would say, interesting discovery. Now, I would usually change here. I'm getting interrupted again. Coming up to platform 2C. There is a reason as to why there are no ticket barriers at this station. And that's because if you did put ticket barriers here, it would be that you would prevent students from going to their halls of residence, because the tunnel goes straight through. But we're getting close to platform 2C, and we shall see what there is to see on platform 2C. And there we go. And there we are. This is platform 2C. And I can get away from the interruptions of Anne Jeremy. Now, it is rather sad to say that now that I'm here, it looks like the only trains that call here are the ones that terminate for any emergency reasons. Because other than that, it's not really used. Because as you can see from over there, that's platform 7. That's platform 7, and that's the platform. That is platform 7, and that would be the platform that takes you to Nottingham or Liverpool Line Street. You don't end up on platform 7 because it's a
and Leeds. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Thank you, Anne. Right, but before Anne interrupts me again, I will see you in the next part. Join me in a bit, and as I make my way back up to the tram stop. And I'm back, and we are back at the tram stop of the railway station of Sheffield. Now, as you saw down there earlier, there's not really much to see on platform 2C. Only trains that are terminating there as a form of emergency by the looks of things. But the same thing could be said, I could say, the same thing could be said about platform 7 as well. Although they do go towards Liverpool Lime Street and Norwich. Nottingham and Norwich. So we got 7 minutes for the blue service. I'm going to come off at the cathedral, and then I think I'll just get a black route back, and then we'll be able to work some bits out. Now, I do have a good mammoth travelling corner video idea planned, because next Friday I'm going up to Redcar to see my cousin. Now, in an earlier vlogging video, you would have known that that's that very same cousin I was talking about, that she's since gone up to Redcar. She's since moved up to Redcar, and I don't see her often enough as it is. So everyone is very excited to see me. Yeah. And there was one train that came here that went straight, did a direct to Guildford. Join me back in a bit, and I'll either be on the next tram or I will be at the cathedral. Join me back in a bit after this. And I'm back, and we're on the yellow route service to Meadowhall, which we will
This is the yellow route
just have a look around,
Meadowhall interchange.
and I'm going to get a bus back into Rotherham, because the trams.
Hold tight, please.
Oh dear.
The next stop by request will be Fitzallen Square, Bonds Forge, for trams towards Halfway. Herdings Park, change at this stop. This is the yellow route service to Meadow Hall Interchange.
I'm always going to get interrupted, particularly when the tram stops are close to each other. I'd have to learn to get used to it. Now this one is, that's the 18 I just saw there. But what I do plan to do at some point is go up to Barnsley, which I'll end up doing on the buses, well, on the trains even. Interestingly enough, that says returning to depot rather than saying sorry, I'm not in service.
This is the yellow route service to Meadow Hall Interchange. Hold tight, please.
It's going to be one of those that say,
The next stop by request will be Hyde Park.
yeah, it's going to be one of those that say, this is the yellow route service to hold tight, please. So it's happened to me a few times. So anyway, join me back in a bit and I will see you at the bus station. And I'm back, and welcome back to Meadow Hall. I'm just going to take you down to the bus stop, so I just fancy getting a bus into Rotherham rather than having to wait a good extended amount of time for a tram. So what we'll do then in this case is we'll grab, we'll get the next bus into Rotherham, and then we'll either get a 216 or a 217, and then we'll be able to pick up from where we left off, and I'll be able to say I'll just make my way back to my mum's now, because yeah, I need to, there's a few things I need to do, including uploading this video when it's done, and with that being said, so I said again, I've got a video to upload, I've got this video to upload, and then I've got another one planned for premiere tonight, which is what we're going to look at as well. So we are at the bus stop, we're at the bus station now, and I'm looking for the next X3 or I just missed one. Never mind. Let's see what the 137s are doing. It's 14:53. I've missed one there as well. Okay. Which then leads to the next one. Let's have a look at the departure stand finder for Rotherham. X1, yeah, X1, X2, they're all in C1. Let's have a look. So the X3s are every 20 minutes. Let's see what the X1 or the X2s are doing, and that'll be on stand C1. So go to C1. And then we look at X1, X2, it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes for that one. And then the next one of the X3 will be about 20 minutes. Because I've just missed one. Yeah, 19 minutes. Well, join me back in a bit and I'll see you on the next bus into Rotherham. And I'm back. And in true style, what I've done just a moment ago was I've just watched a countdown pilot video on YouTube, and we have 2 4s, a 6 and 8, 25 and 50, and yet to get 994. Now the contestant that she thought had solved it. It turned out that she had a naught too many because she did 400 times 25, which is 10,000. But there is a way to do it. So what you do is you do 4 times 4, which is 16, times that by 50, which gives you 800. 25 times 8 is 200. Add them together for 1,000, and then you've got 6 over to take off, and that gives you 994. Which is rather interesting way to go about things, but you have to go up in order to come down. But I'm on the back of the X1 now. Well, I say I'm at the back, I'm more towards the middle of the X1, going into the bus station of Rotherham, and then I plan to get either a 216 or a 217 to go back to my mum's. Depending on which one comes first, I think it might actually be the 217. It also depends on what time I get into Rotherham bus station as well. So, all I can say at this point is join me back in a bit and I will see you in Rotherham. Join me back in a bit after this. And I'm back, and as it turns out, I just missed the 216. So the next bus that I'll end up getting is in about 25 minutes, and it'll be a 217 going back to my mum's. So what we're going to do at this point is I just thought I'm going to have a look around Rotherham while I wait. I might as well have a look around Rotherham while I wait, and then I'll come back here for the bus. Now it's interesting that you might think this, but all of this comes in as part of the interchange. Just wait for... Oh, thank you, driver. Just going to come out of here for a moment, because I thought, well, I might as well just do something while I wait for the bus, and then we'll have a look at what there is. And don't know what you think, but I need another drink. So I think in this case I'm going to see what I can find in Heron Foods, because they do some nice drinks in there, and I'll see what one I can find. But join me back in a bit as I continue my hunt around Rotherham. Join me back in a bit after this. And I'm back, and welcome back to the Rotherham interchange. Now here it counts as an interchange because you can switch between buses and the coaches, and vice versa. So platform C, which I'm going to take you into now, will be where the coaches lie, and then you've got lifts as well, which will be interesting to see. But the question now is, there's the entrance. I went straight past it. It's locked, so platform C is closed. Yeah, I've just seen that. Never mind. I guess we won't be able to go into platform C after all. I wonder what that would entail. Coach services, so in this case we can have no coaches. But 22x on that one, and then after that it's a 217, which we're going to get, and that will take me back to my mum's. But I just wanted to have a look at what those. But I guess we'll have to, platform C would have to wait because that's closed, which is a shame because I used to get the coach from there. But drop me back in a bit and I'll be at the back of the bus going back to my mum's. Drop me back in a bit after this. And I'm back, and welcome back to the back of the 217 room. Just make our way out of the bus station, and I'm ready to conclude my journey around Sheffield. So I just did a tram around Herding Park, and then came back on myself, and then did some videos just before I started this video. And it's just rather incredible the way things have turned out, and I'm looking forward to doing more of the same. Now, coming up across the next few videos, I will take you around some new places. So I'm going up to a place called Wales. No, not the country, but the place. There's a place in Yorkshire called Wales, which I found rather interesting, to say the least. But we're just going to come back out because that's what this bus does. That's what most of the buses, well, in fact that's what all the buses do when you're on platform B. The first four, I say the first four, is actually A2 and A3 are out of use at the moment, and so is all the platform C. Hence why I couldn't take you there. But there's still plenty of time for that to happen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.